What do we know, everybody? Got a 245 CASE Magnum, and today we're going to be replacing this. This is the fuel sending unit. Not too hard to replace, pretty simple. The part that makes this kind of a pain is, well, I got one arm. And I'll actually post a picture here in a little bit of what I had done. As you can see, had the wrist done and had the elbow done. Had numbness in my hands and my arms and all that good stuff, and the surgery there helped alleviate that. Now it's just all part of the recovery. And we'll get the other arm done here at some point too. But for this guy here, the fuel sending unit on this tractor is very, very simple. I'm going to show you right where it's at. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than this. Alright, so we're here at the driver's door. There's that little plate right there, right by the fuel neck. Take that plate off, 16mm bolts, and it's right there. Go in here, you undo that plug, then you take a screwdriver or a pry bar, whatever you want, and it's got a little rubber grommet there, but everything will pop out and lift straight out of there. Just like that. There's the grommet. We'll take new grommet, stick that bad boy in there. Take new sending unit. Oriented about the same way as it was before, and we just push it down. And now that I just showed you all that, there's a couple of things that I want to bring up. One, normally when I do this, I put the grommet on the sending unit before I put it into the plastic. Doesn't really matter, it just goes in a little bit easier. If you're trying to push that sending unit into the grommet that you already got set around the plastic, it is a little bit tougher. Next thing, it takes two hands to be able to push that in, not just one. So I did have to call somebody over here to help push it on this. Not a big deal. And then, as far as the pigtail goes, you got a power, a ground, and a signal wire. So just 3 wires to go into that. Pretty simple standard plug. If it doesn't want to go together and you have everything lined up right, take a pair of water pump pliers, channel locks, whatever you want to say, widen them out, push on both ends, don't crush the wires. It'll snap together. Not a big deal, but you do want to keep your moisture out of that. So now we got everything in, we got our cover back on, we got our bolts in. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up and see if everything's working. Well, there you have it. Everything works. Everything reads like it's supposed to. No warnings. And as you can see, the fuel gauge reads as it's supposed to now. So, pretty simple fix, pretty easy to do. I don't like the old school tractors. 7120. Yeah, beeping at me. Not my problem, but screen's beeping. So like 7120, 7140, those things, they're underneath the cab. It's a pain in the neck to get to them. Right here, it's easy. Just as easy as could be. You pull 3 bolts out, pull the cover off, separate the pigtail, take a screwdriver, pop it up out of the tank. New one, do you need to reuse, or do you need to get a new O-ring or seal or gasket, whatever that's called? Maybe not, but I always put a new one on just to be on the safe side. And then putting everything back in is very, very simple, very easy. The only thing that's a pain is you need more than one hand to push it into the hole. So that grommet, seal, whatever you want to call that thing, can't get everything pushed together with just one hand. Need two. So, but it's not hard. I mean, it's definitely not hard to do. You just need to be able to put pressure in more than one place at a time. But I think we're going to call this good here. I'm going to move on to other things. Try to take it as easy as I possibly can, but hoping you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, it wasn't very long. It didn't show a whole heck of a lot. Pretty simple process. But hopefully you guys appreciated the update. I love making these videos. I love when you guys come and watch them. So, as always, thank you all for watching.